All right, so for today's topic, on my portion, I'm gonna talk about open houses and whether or not they're a good idea for you or a not so good idea for you. So jump straight into it. Starting out, we're just gonna look at what exactly is an open house. It's a scheduled period of time in which a house or other dwelling is designated to be open for viewing by potential buyers interested in your house. Essential goal, obviously, is to get interest from buyers from this open house. We'll look into some of the pros of holding an open house. Obviously, attracting buyers who may not know how to start the home buying process. What this is often buyers come in and need a good amount of guidance and tips. The home buying process, a lot of people don't know how to kickstart that. Additional exposure is another pro of holding an open house. It can give exposure to the home, whether street signs, newspapers, ads, or internet ads promoting the house. This can lead to more exposure. Allows buyers to not feel pressured. This is a big one, and I think it's pretty important. A lot of buyers might feel pressured from realtors to like the house or just to put an offer in on a house. This open house idea is really good so that people can come in at their own convenience and not feel that pressure from a realtor. And also, if you're hosting the open house as the listing agent, you can actually pick up buyers from the open house. Because a lot of people who come to these open house don't have established relationship with a realtor. So now that we've gone through the pros, we need to obviously go through the cons. One of the biggest cons for an open house is that there's a slim chance of a sale, and this kind of stood out to me because there is less than a 2 to 3% chance, or the sales of homes is less than 2 to 3% resulting from an open house. So that's not a very good percentage. Another con is the possibility of unqualified buyers attending the open house. This brings up the question of if you're wanting people to walk through your home that can't afford to buy it, probably not. Nosy neighbors is another con. A lot of neighbors like to come to open houses and see how a house looks compared to their own house with no intentions of actually purchasing the home. Security issues is another con. It allows criminals the opportunity to explore a home with no supervision and give them the opportunity to plan out a crime, a break-in. And that kind of comes hand in hand with the possible theft. You know, shouldn't hold any valuable items in your house while holding an open house. So final thoughts, it's important to weigh the pros and cons before deciding whether or not an open house is good for you. In today's world, things are changing like the internet. This is giving home buyers a lot more different ways to research the property online. They're becoming a lot more savvy. There are many things realtors do before resorting to open houses to sell a home. Having a strong online presence, including the ability of their website to rank highly in searches on the internet. They should have a strong social media presence on any social media. Demonstrates the drive to go above and beyond, developing videos, sheets, information packets, etc. And yeah.